All right, guys, next booth, next up, you know them, Alarm.com. I'm joined by Angela. Angela, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How about you?
I'm good, thank you.
Great.
So tell me about what you have new inside your booth.
Sure. So first of all, Alarm.com, if you're not familiar, what we really do well is we integrate access control, video, intrusion, energy management, and now shot detection all into one app and one website. So rather than having all of these features operating in silos, they integrate together, and you can do it for a single location or thousands of locations all on a single dashboard. So what's new right now is our shot detection. This is through Shooter Detection Services, which is now part of Alarm.com. And what's fantastic about it is we have made it available for the small to mid-sized businesses. So it's no longer just airports, hospitals, but it actually will integrate with all of the access intrusion video. And it's a dual authentication. So in order for it to really trigger, it needs the muzzle flash, the infrared from the muzzle flash, as well as the actual audible sound of a shot detected. 99.99% accuracy, and it's really great because you can now have it for convenience stores or schools or some places where they're just physically smaller and it was previously unavailable to them.
Yeah, that's really interesting. So, like you said, you mentioned school, convenience stores. Do you have any other kind of case studies you can walk us through where this can be helpful?
Yeah, so kind of one thought is, oftentimes due to price, people would say, I'm not going to use this. But when you think about it like a smoke detector, you wouldn't go, I can't afford any smoke detector, so or I can't afford 50, so I'm not going to do any. What you would actually do is just put it in the most relevant places. So now you can put it in just one or two locations, perhaps retail is another popular one. Unfortunately, there's a lot of retail violence. Those are some of the applications where it's just put it in one of the main entrances, put it in a lobby area. Maybe you could just do 2 or 3 of them, but it makes it much more safe than if you had 0 at all.
Yeah, of course, I understand. And like you said, everything is integrated in the Alarm.com application.
Correct. Yep, you can have it be standalone, but you could also have it integrated with video. So for example, shot detected, you can go to the monitoring station for visual verification. You can do a lot with it, or you can have it just be standalone on its own.
That's great. Now, I know that we have some difficulties here today with the Wi-Fi, but maybe we can show a little bit inside the application itself.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is, I'm showing a single site. So with Alarm.com, you'll see we have the intrusion, where you can arm and disarm the security system. You have access control, where you can buzz doors open, lock and unlock the doors. Of course, you can always do a schedule with that. We have a door station, where you can talk right from the intercom. So right from here, you can also lock and unlock doors and talk directly through somebody. And we also have, of course, our video integration right here. We've added some new features, something called Smart Search. And what Smart Search does is it allows you to search just a particular box and detect if there's motion triggered within that box, like a ground zone.
Is there any, so you're talking about motion detection, is there any metadata behind this motion detection? How does it work exactly?
So it detects if there's a person, vehicle, or animal. It's very accurate because maybe you have a dumpster and people are tossing their tires into it. You're not really interested in catching raccoons. You want to say, show me only if there's a person or a vehicle detected. And then you are actually able to filter and say, all right, I only want to see video associated when there was any of these features detected right here. As you can see, there's quite a bit here, but it really allows you to filter to exactly what it is you care about versus having to go through hours worth of video, and find out like, oh, there it is. That took me 3 hours of my day.
Yeah, that's really helpful. Again, thank you, Angela, for having us. Any shout outs you would like to do?
Just a big thank you to all of our partners. Without our partners offering Alarm.com, we simply would not exist. So we appreciate you, the installers, the partners, for offering our services. And then naturally, to find us, go to Alarm.com. It's a great name. It's a website as well, and that's where you can find more information about our features, our benefits, our residential application, as well as our commercial application.